Is working this old school field here, and right off of the sidewalk, I just got a quarter signal. I've been digging some clad out of here, and I dug a couple wheats and a couple silver dimes out of here, and I thought this was going to be a clad quarter, but it looks like it's a silver one. So it's the third silver out of this little area. There's definitely some action up in here in the 1950s. That's when the school was built, the 1950s. So, cool. We'll see if we can find some more. On to the next. I think I'm in some sort of hot spot here. I just dug yet another wheat penny. Right there. They're not deep. They're like 5-6 inches. I don't know what year it is. But anyways, this is like my third wheat penny up here. It's 1942. This is my third wheat penny up here, and I've dug 2 silver dimes and a silver quarter, so 3 silvers and 3 wheat pennies up in this little front yard here of this 1950 school. I'm gonna keep going, and hopefully there's more. I just hit a like a 1043 signal, and I had like a nice silver chirp to it. I dug down probably about 5-6 inches, and I just pulled out a coin spill, an old coin spill. I seen these 4 pennies right here, 3 or 4 pennies. Something like, I think it's 3 pennies. And then right below it, I seen these 2 silver dimes. So a nice 1950 spill here in front of the 1950 school. Oh, there's the 4th penny. Yeah, so pretty cool. Probably 4 wheat pennies, I imagine. There's 1 wheat there. There's another wheat there. 2 wheats stuck together, I believe. That's a memorial, actually. 1964 memorial. And 1956 wheat stuck together. So 4 pennies and 2 silver dimes. 1956, or 1950 Rosie. And a 1952 Rosie. So nice spill. 4 pennies and 2 dimes all in one hole. 1950s, actually 1960 spill. Right around 1964, I imagine this stuff was dropped. So, cool deal. On to the next. Well, folks, I just got a deep conductive 46, about 6 inches deep, and the ferrous numbers were pretty low, and the conductive numbers were solid around 46, and I think I got a silver quarter here. Probably going to be a Washington. Yep, Washington. Super dry out today. Let's see what the year on this one is. 19. I don't know. I don't want to rub it too much. 1950. 53. So cool. I'm working an old sports field, abandoned sports field from the 1950s, and there's still some silver coins out here, so that's neat. On to the next. Coin cookie. Yeah, should be, I'm thinking a wheat penny. Here is 1956. That's my 3rd wheat penny on the day. Cool. I think I'm working this field the right way now. I gotta go up and down. Convert it nice and slow. On to the next. Hey folks, I think I'm right down to a possible wheat penny here. It's a late 30s, early 40s conductive signal, and it's down about 6-7 inches, so let's get this out live here. I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. Here it is. have a wheat penny. 1940 1944, I think. Anyway, cool. Wheat pennies are still coming out of here. On to the next. Well, folks, I didn't think it was going to be deep enough to be a wheat penny. It was only 4 inches, but it is a wheat penny. 1952. So the wheats keep coming out of here. Not that deep. I'm going to have to rethink my strategy a little bit here. Might have to go and dig everything. Well, folks, a few feet up and I just got the same exact signal and I got another one. This one's a little greener. Let me see if I can get a date real quick. I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's a little too crusty to do right now. But anyway, it's a wheat penny. So, cool. Probably about 10 to 15 feet away from the other two. I just got another wheat penny. 19, I can't tell the date yet, but it looks like an older one because it's green. So cool. That'll probably be the last wheat penny I film because they're coming out of the ground like you wouldn't believe right now. On to the next. Hey folks, I'm at a 1950s school, an elementary school from the middle 1950s, and out here used to be a playground, and that's the new one here. But out here along the fence line there used to be an old playground, and I just got a dime signal about 6 inches deep, and I was digging in the rocks, as you can see, and I poked it out from underneath the rocks and it looks like a silver dime. And it's really tough in here. Signals are really tough, so I'm glad I got this. I think somebody's worked this area before, but you know, I seen this old tree and those are the areas where you gotta work. Hey folks, I bounced over to another school. This school was built in 1938, and I'm out here in an old baseball field, and this school's been absolutely hammered by pretty much every local who metal detects. There's not a whole lot out here. I have gotten a few silvers over the years, but I think it's almost impossible to get a silver out here. There's a few good nickel signals left, and this one right here I just dug, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see that right there. Probably not. Let me see. Well, anyways, right there at the tip of my thumb it says 5 cents, so you can tell it's a buffalo nickel. See it? Well, anyway, I'm gonna open this up here and show you. It's a buffalo nickel. The school was built in 1938, so that's about right for the age. I'll have to get back with you on a date. Looks to be in decent shape. So, let me see. Alright, on to the next. Well folks, I'm pretty excited about this one. There's the old school there, and I think I just said in my last clip that it's almost impossible to get a silver coin here. This sounds pretty well like a very deep one. It has that nice high pitch. And this might actually be a very, very deep silver coin that was missed. Really nice pitch. 140, 142, 137, but that one certain way you hit it, it has that really nice squeal to it. 144, 142. Oh yeah, 144. I think that's a big, maybe a big silver. I don't know. I'll get down to it and show you guys. Okay, folks, I'm right down to it, as you can hear. Now, this is definitely going to be a silver coin with that pitch and that depth. Not liking that rock there, though. I don't like that rock being there. I'm going to be very careful with this. Let me see if I can get that rock out first. Alright. There goes the rock. Alright, now I'm right down to it. I'm going to say a dime because it seems like the pinpointer is pretty small on it. But I'm hoping bigger. Oops, hope I didn't scratch it. But there it is. It's a quarter. And it is a, I don't think I scratched it, whatever it is. It's a Stand of Liberty. Nice. Now, being that this school is from 1938, I don't believe that's going to be a real old one, or if it is, I think the dates probably wore off. No, it isn't. 1927. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. That might be my last signal of the day. Can't believe I got a silver quarter out of here. On to the next. Okay folks, I hit a 44-43 signal at about 5 inches deep here, and I got a silver dime right there. Let's see what it is. It is a Rosie 1950, either 1950 or 1956. So cool. On to the next. Well folks, I just dug a sterling religious medal, and it looks to be a thought it was a St. Christopher, but I guess not. It says, respect his holy name, and it looks like Jesus is in the middle. That's a cool medal. I've never seen one of those before. Alright, on to the next. Well folks, I just hit a solid 1246, down about 4 or 5 inches. Since it wasn't that deep, I was thinking it was going to be a clad, but as you can see, it's not. It's a silver quarter. Wait a minute. It may be a half. I think it is. Oh yeah. Ben Franklin. Sweet. Yeah, 1960. Looks like. Awesome. I thought by the edge it was going to be a quarter, but that's a $50, folks. Alright. On to the next. Well, folks, I just had like a 39 conductive signal, about 6-7 inches deep, and it ended up being a silver Roosevelt dime, as you can see here. 1951. So cool. That third silver coin of the day. On to the next. Well, folks, these coins right here are the 3 silver coins I've dug so far today. And I don't know if the camera's focusing or not, but I'm taking it from my cell phone, so bear with me here. There's 2 Rosies, 1958, which I found first. Then I found a 1949 Rosie, and then I found a 1936 Washington quarter. So 3 silver coins today, and then I got a little peep in here because this was the original baseball diamond for this school, and I've worked this corner of it very, very well many times. And I just got a 45 conductive signal at about 5 inches. I wasn't expecting a ton. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I said maybe a silver dime at best that I somehow missed, but it's shocking because I've worked in here really hard. I don't know how I missed this. I thought it was a dime at first, and it's bigger than a dime, and then I thought it was a quarter, and it's bigger than a quarter. It's another half from this place. Another one. Walking Liberty, 1941. So that's the 3rd half I've ever pulled out of this school site here. Awesome. Well, folks, I have another signal where I just dug the half. I just dug the half right here. And I still have another signal right here. 145. 145 again. 1048. Oh man, that might be another one. 247. That might be another one. I've never dug 2 halves in one hole ever. I've dug halves with other silver coins in the hole, you know, like a dime or something, but this is, I've never dug 2 halves. This might very well be another half. 949, 142, 144, 1147. Those are the right numbers, folks. All right, let's get to it. Okay, folks, I'm right down to it. And I dug a little bit on the side, so I should have loosened it up. Those numbers are really good. Let's see. It is should be out now. It is right here, and it is another one. Another half. This one looks like a Ben Franklin. Oh man. $1 in silver back in the day. Double half spill. I've never done that before. Now I have. Awesome. That very well might be my last dig of the day.